my name is Roman and I'm a web developer in Agiliway company. And today I want to talk with you about our project ROI4CIO. And my presentation consists of 3 parts. First of all, I will tell you about the project, what we did, why we had to use it. And the second part, we will talk about the features of this project. And the third part, I will tell you how you can make money with this project. Maybe you want to start with the third part, no? So, what is ROI4CIO? This is a service built with Typo 3, and ROI4CIO is an excellent platform for communication and interaction between participants of IT market. And it's a unique platform for cooperation for IT vendor, supplier, distributors, resellers, and the simple users we can call buyer. Moreover, it's an excellent platform and sales tools for vendor and the excellent marketplace for user. This service is designed to support sourcing of IT products, partnership contributors, and the customers. And ROI4CIO customize IT products for clients based on the neural network, automatically calculate pricing and configuration, project ROI, and support sending requests to all supplier of solution. And what is the main values of this project? First of all, it's the speed up the selection of the efficient IT products. The second, use your software patches as efficiently as possible, and learn more about the products that sales know. And the last is the save time in the sending request to supplier. Okay, all communication within the project are between 3 types. It's the vendor, it's the supplier, and the user. We can call them buyer. Do you hear me? Everything fine?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If you have some question, you can ask me, because it's a little bit difficult to understand. Okay. Every type has its own capabilities in the service, about which I will tell you. Firstly, I will tell you about the simple capabilities. After that, about a little bit more difficult, because they are related each other. And the first feature is the catalogs of users, supplier, and vendor. These 3 catalogs are very similar. You can find the information about user, some description, also about information about the partners of these users. And also you can filter or list by some parameters. For instance, you want to filter or list by categories, or just show some company type, or so on. Okay, next. The second feature is you can see the catalog of implementation and the product. Now it's a little bit difficult to understand what is implementation. I will tell you about it later. But for you understandable, it's like the combination of products and the service. And here you can also filter all list of implementation by filter. Also, you can find some unique information of each item, so on. Also, you can find some partner or some supplier or vendor or users who who already bought it. Also, you can see which products have configured price calculator or ROI calculator. Yes, and this capability is available for 3 types of users. And now you can see the forms where you can find the products, and you can use the different type of searching. It can be the usual type, which you maybe see in the different sites, e-commerce platform, so on. And also we implemented one more search type by a neural network. And also you can filter whole list of products by company size and your needs. And this capability is available for 3 types of user as well. So now I want to tell you about the comparison page. So you can compare different products that have the same category. Also, therefore, you can create the different comparison lists, and you can share this page with the products with your friends, so on. You can generate some link for it. Any question? Okay. Okay. So how we can create some company? There is a possibility joint already existed company. You need just to fill in some first letters of your company, and you can choose the company from the drop-down list, as you can see on the screenshot. Also, you have to fill in the information about your name, email. Also, you have to choose the status of company, and also you have to fill in the password. It's the first way. The second way, if you want to create the new company, you have to do the same fill in the same configuration, but your account should be approved by administrator. In this case, if administrator approve your account, your company, your role within the company will be like the super user, and you can manage the all employees within this company. I will tell you about how you can do it on the next slide. So now you can see the colleagues list. It means all employees which work with you in one company. And here you can add a new employee, or you can adjust some information for the already exist. And here you can set the access type. It can be full access, read only, so on. And also you can set the job title and email. And this available for all types of users which have the role super user or full access. So now I want to tell you about how you can add the new products for some company. All form consists of 3 parts. The first part is the simple it's a basic parameter which you can maybe you can see it the basic e-commerce platform is site. It's the name, description, categories, price, so on. The second part of this form is the information for partner. It can be the average partner discount, deal protection, so on. And the third part is the user parameter. This parameter will be involved in the ROI calculator, or sorry, price calculator. I will tell you about it more detailedly later. And here you can choose already existed parameters, or you can add your own. It's like the information for price calculator of this product. Question? No. So implementation. As I already mentioned, implementation, it's like the combination of products, service, and service. For instance, some company bought the computers with already installed software, and they can help and tell about how to use it, and help how to use this software, so on. And we can call it like implementation, one implementation. Supplier can provide some implementation to user. Also the vendor or supplier can provide some implementation of partner. He can for instance, he has the 2 vendors, and he can provide some implementation that were created by vendor, or vendor can directly provide it to user. It's possible as well. Question? No? Okay. The next parameter for ROI calculator. Okay, it's the unique parameters which user has to fill in within his cabinet profile, and these parameters will be involved in the ROI calculator. As you can see on the screenshot on the slide, it can be the average salary of the operating personnel, average salary of the technical staff, discount rate, so on. I will tell you about it later as well. So the second feature is the price list. Put simply, it's like the Excel file which we have to attach to our profile, to our company. And here are a lot of different data, such as the information about the price, or information or another information about the product. Also, we have to fill in the currency, country, and we have to set a table's number and the range of each table. Also, we can use the each cell of these tables in the price calculator. The each cell okay, I will tell you, then I will describe about the price calculator. Okay, request. It's one of the communication channel between the user, supplier, and vendor. There are 2 types. The first type is the request for price. it means the user or supplier can communicate each other between the form. Oh, here I can show you how it looks like. The supplier can fill in the information about the country, number of users, and attach some information about the product which supplier can want to provide, and send requests to all users or within this service. Also, user can request some price to supplier or vendor as well, as you can see on this form. Okay, the second type of communication is request for partnership. It can be communication between the vendor and supplier. And first of all, supplier has to add some vendor within the list of partners, and vendor can approve it. After that, they can communicate each other, and they can send some request or receive it. So, and now I would like to tell you about one of the most useful features in this service. It's a calculate ROI. As I mentioned it, ROI calculator consists of two parts. The first part is the user, it's the parameters for ROI. I have already mentioned about it. Then I describe a profile of user, and as we see, it's the operating personnel, the unique data of each company. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Or did you? Okay. The second part is the additional parameters which were added within the product detail page. And we already set the unique constants for each item, for each data. For instance, operating personnel, it's A, technical stuff B, and we can create some formulas, as you can see here. So each, also we can create different model of benefits. Now you can see some combination of parameters. It's the average salary for operating personnel, average salary for technical personnel. Also, we can create another model which service provides. And we can use this constants for formula. And this is the result of calculating. Here you can see there which costs, which ROI. So, and now I would like to tell you about the price calculator, or we can call it like auto quote. Also, as I mentioned it about the user specification, which we added in the products form. Here we can use this data as well. Also, here we can use the price list, which we attach to our company as well. and we can create some formula for it. Yes, it looks like a little bit difficult to understand, but it's a huge service. Therefore, we have to create some big formulas. Okay, and here you can see the some user specification. Do you see my mouse or no?
Yes.
Okay. It's the user specification, and it's the price list data from the different tables. Also, we created some. Also, we have to fill in some values, and we can use the constants within the formulas as well. It's the result of price calculating. So, and the third part of my presentation is how you can make money with this project. The first part, you can work like the vendor or supplier, you can build your partnerships, so on. And the second way, ROI4CIO has its own currency, RC, and ROI4CIO can, if you fill in the correctly some ROI calculator, and you adjust some ROI calculator for a product, you will get, for instance, 150 RC for it. Then you can exchange them for $150. Currently, the goal of the project is to fill in as much product information as possible. Therefore, we created this currency. So that's it. Any question?
Yeah, so besides the Typo 3 language, what else did you use to build this project?
We used JavaScript for front end, some parts, and that's it. Also, there is some neural network which built with C++. Oops, sorry.
Thank you.
Some question? No? So in this case, thank you for attention.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.